What's up, people? We're back with another video, and today we're looking at Gayton Mackenzie and his social cohesion plan. It's something that is very important in this point in time because there's quite a lot of racial tensions in this country, and politicians are not doing much to calm the situation. So, sport is one thing that we all love because when we win, we're happy. When we're happy, we can achieve many things. So Gayton Mackenzie is correct to use sports as part of social cohesion. Gayton Mackenzie is a strong believer in the fact that sports can be a vehicle to change the country. He recently had an interview with ENCA as well as Business Day. And in both interviews, he emphasized the importance of sports as a tool to unite the country. The theme in both interviews was that sport has the ability to unify South Africans across diverse backgrounds to create a common vision to achieve a common goal. He said that South African team wins, then the mood of the country is joyful. Then people will not focus on the color of their skins. People don't say a black team or a white team won, but a South African team won. And then the Gayton message was seen all over the weekend when the Springbok played against the Australia in Perth. They beat the Australians by 30-12 or something like that. And then in the early hours of Sunday morning, Tugas du Plessis defeated Israel Adesanya to retain his UFC middleweight belt. And both wins were celebrated across South Africa. And people were happy because we are a happy nation. We like it if our sportsmen win because it's in our DNA to win. And then Gayton Mackenzie promised to develop or to revive school sports, as it is very important to develop kids' talent at an early age. He said that once you can identify a talent at an early age, then there's a better chance of that person to become an international sports person or a sportsman or an athlete, whatever you want to call it. He said that he's going to be working together with the new Minister of Basic Education in order to have proper structures. I think I like what Gayton is doing. He's not doing things by himself. He tries to involve everyone because you can't achieve anything if you try to do it on your own. So he's going to have a coordinated approach in order to have proper structures. So I hope that the Minister of Education would also jump in and accept Gayton's offer because sports needs to start at school level. We cannot develop someone at an early age, at a late age, let's say 17 or 18. No, we have to start at primary school level, make sure that kids play every day, and then they'll learn. Then sports federation like SAFA, SARU, and Cricket SA must also play their role by sending scouts all over 9 provinces, and that will help to identify those kids that have a potential. Then it will be easier to identify talent for junior national teams like Amagluk or Rugby under 20 or Cricket under 20 and so on. So it's very important that we start at an early age and develop them because if you skip one process, then you're not going to have a good team. You're going to have a bad team like Bafana because at the present moment, I can tell you that in the township they have abandoned school sports because they think they've got better things to do, or they think that it take their time and so on. But it's something that needs to be brought back to our schools. It is also very important for kids to just exercise once in a while because their minds can't be focused on books and so on. So they need sports to just clear their mind and be happy, smile, because kids are good when they are happy. That's when you're going to have them passing very well. And then Gayton, I think now that he needs to focus on now is to fight corruption in our sports. We know very well that in federations like SAFA, there's quite a lot of corruption. We remember that Danny Jordan, who is the president of SAFA, had his office raided by hawks. So now, if you've got such a leader in your organization, do you think he'll be able to focus on scouting talent or improving our soccer? No. Then Jordan is more focused of one thing, to make sure that he stays out of prison. So I think Gayton McKenzie will have to speak to SAFA board or SAFA structures and try to find a new SAFA president, because we cannot continue with the likes of Danny Jordan, because he's not someone that's got a clear mind or a clear vision, because he's always fighting these charges. So I suspect that Gayton is going to attend to that as soon as possible. Then also, Boxing SA, it's in shambles because they are fighting amongst themselves and forgetting about sportsmen. And if you remember that in the Olympics, we had no boxer there. Why? Because our leaders are not interested in developing the sports. They are there for themselves. So Katie McKenzie need to identify those leaders and get rid of them. Then we're going to start winning. Once we start winning, then our mood is going to be happy, joyful, and things will improve in the country. We'll see. We're going to have better human relations and so on. So in Gayton, I believe the last thing that I want to address is that of deputy ministers, especially in the Department of Sports. I remember at some point he issued a statement without Gayton's approval. That is very wrong. So Cyril Ramaphosa needs to address that. She needs to know that the Minister of Sports is Gayton McKenzie and not her. And then once you address that, then I think everything will be in line and it's going to be proper. Thank you for watching.